The Y&R spoilers recap for Thursday, February 3, 2022, brought Adam Newman shocking Sally Spectra and angering Chelsea Lawson, Chloe Mitchell Fisher pulling more than her weight, and Victor Newman snapping while Michael Baldwin asked how high. Y&R spoilers recap highlights. Adam, Mark Grossman. It seems he just can't escape Sally's, Courtney Hope, pull. After carefully keeping her at arm's length, Adam wanted to protect Sally after Victoria Newman Locke, Amelia Hiley, pulled the plug on the fashion platform when he saw Chelsea, Melissa Claire Egan, Chloe, Elizabeth Hendrickson, and Lauren Fenmore Baldwin, Tracy Bregman, being mean to Sally at Society. He came straight to her rescue. He did so much that he even offered Sally a job, leaving Chelsea incredibly angry. While Adam and Sally enjoyed drinks at the bar, Chelsea glared, and Chloe pitched a new fashion line for Fenmore's to Lauren. Chloe pulled more than her fair share of the weight, but Chelsea promised to make it up to her. Lauren also loved what Chelsea and Chloe were selling, so maybe they have a new job. Of course, Lauren also reminded Chelsea about her previous actions while working with Fenmore's. Chelsea promises she'll be on the straight and narrow, though. Where have we all heard that before? Back at the office, Sally hugged Adam. Their hug lingered much longer than it should have if they were just friends and colleagues. Young and the Restless, Cloak and Dagger. Speaking of jobs, Lauren wasn't too thrilled to see how much time her husband's new job with Victor was taking. However, Michael Baldwin, Christian LeBlanc, let his wife in a bit on what he was doing for the mustache, and she realized it was way more Cloak and Dagger than she'd thought it would be. Speaking of sneaking around, after Ashlyn Locke, Richard Burgi, met with Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, at Society, Michael struck up a conversation to see what he could get out of the good doc. Y&R spoilers recap. Too good to be true. While Michael never expected Nate to break the rules, something the doctor said stuck with him. Ashlyn's treatment results seemed too good to be true. Victor seemed to think the same thing, and he grilled Victoria about her husband's illness and miraculous recovery. While Victoria could tell Victor had ulterior motives, she couldn't figure out what they were. Ashlyn told her that he felt Victor didn't appreciate that he'd have such a significant say in his empire. The Loch Ness Monster also reminded his new bride that her father liked to play his progeny off of each other. Finally, Ashlyn gave his wife something to consider when he insinuated that Victoria is now the Newman who's out of favor with the patriarch. Y&R, get thee to Peru. Finally, Michael gave the great Victor Newman an update on the latest details he'd learned about the Peruvian clinic where Ashlyn received his cancer treatments. A shell company funded it. What shell company? Well, it led straight back to one Ashlyn Locke. Obviously, the only way to find out more about what's going on in Peru is for Michael to go. Michael reminded Victor that he promised not to take over his life, and Victor noted he promised not to call Michael at 2 a.m. However, their talk happened during the daylight, so hop to it, Michael, and get to Peru. Oh man, Lauren is not going to like it one bit. The Young and the Restless, airs weekdays on CBS. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Genoa City, check out all the latest that's been posted on Y&R spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, click here. Take our poll ad block test. Why?